All right. Class is in session. Welcome to Digital Scribeology. My name is Nayim. I'm your professor, your instructor, your coach this semester. Semester 1, we are covering the 48 laws of songwriting. Now, what do we have today? Law 7. You get others to do the work for you, but you always take the credit. Now, listen to me. You know. I'm the person that's always telling you about getting your credit, getting your business in order, doing your shit. But we got to be honest. There's a lot of people who get up to a certain level. They get big. They get on a superstar level, or they'll just get so popular that they can sign other artists, sign other people to do XYZ, and they'll throw their name on top of it like they did it. I think about Rihanna with Fenty Beauty, right? She's the name, she's the face, she's the person who's saying we doing all of this, but obviously there's other people that are doing the work. It's the same thing with producers. A producer will get so hot, like they'll start off being a super producer or whatever, but now they have a production company, which is a slick way that people use to say that they make beats or whatever. They'll have a production company where they will sign producers, sign songwriters, sign whatever, and they will take whatever that person's work is and they'll put their name on it. And in the consumer's mind, and we're talking about the average consumer, not the super intelligent consumer, they think that this person made all these beats, this person wrote all these songs, this person did all of this. Now, you're going to have the anomalies where there's going to be people who actually do every single thing, but a lot of times when you talk about a mainstream level in music business, these production companies, it's never just one person. It's always going to be multiple people. I'm assuming since you want to get into music, you want to be a songwriter, you want to be a producer, you want to do whatever the fuck you do, you want to get to the level where you can hire people. And that's all that this law is. You're going to have to work and get yourself to that level where you can hire people and you can be the face of everything you do. You can be the face of everything that comes out through you, even if it is your production company, even if it is something as simple as I had an idea. I'm the DJ Khaled of what I'm doing. I had an idea to put these people together because I think they would sound good together. But I'm going to take the credit for that. I'm going to be the person who I think Lil Baby and Drake and Jeremiah and who else would sound good with them? And Ace Hood or some shit like that. I think they would all sound good together on a Afro beat mixed with some Latin trap. So I'm going to get all of them together in a room and I'm going to have Young Berg, Hitmaker, produce the song. And even though everybody else, you can even go take the Hitmaker shit and break his production company down. He's already mentioned about how he came in and hires people and then he comes in, he rearranges and he does all of that. So you got the Hitmaker production company plus these artists who might or might not, more than likely do, have their own writers and stuff, but you're DJ Khaled and you are the, what's the junk called when they do this? The orchestra dude, the conductor? That might be the conductor. But you're the person who orchestrated the move. Now I can slap my name on it and say, this is a DJ Khaled song featuring Drake, Ace Hood, Lil Baby, Jeremiah, and Hitmaker. You see how it works? If I'm making sense to you, you want to get to that point where you're building up and building up and building up to the point where anything that comes through you, you get the glory. You get the credit. You get that. You don't want to stay on you definitely don't want to stay on a minuscule level. You want to get up to having your own productions and stuff, because that way you won't get stale. You won't run out of ideas. You won't be the person that, it's just, oh my God, I'm tired of that sound. Like they got the same sound. No, you want to have different people who do different things so people can move around and people can collaborate and do that kind of stuff. But you want to always make sure you're on top of your business so that you can be the person who orchestrates that. Even if this person is magnificently talented and magnificently that, even if you don't want to come out and say it, people will already know it came through This company, therefore, it's going to automatically be affiliated with them. It's going to automatically be affiliated. And I say them, I meant you. But it's going to automatically be affiliated with you because it's coming out or whatever. Or people be able to recognize, like, this is, I know this person makes big radio records. I know this person really writes the craziest trap records you will ever hear. And you see the name and it could be something totally obscure. And it'll be like, oh my God, like, you know, you're going to get the credit. You're going to get the glory for that. Even if you didn't do anything but walk in the room and say, you know, I have an idea for a Latin trap, reggae, salsa song with Bad Bunny and I don't know, who would I put on that? Bad Bunny and we'll just say Drake. Bad Bunny and Drake. You know, Drake is very easy he's very malleable, so he's easy to kind of put anywhere and it would actually sound okay. But you know, you want to make sure you get yourself to that point. And to get yourself to that point, it's just going to take you building your catalog, building your work, building and going and going and going and going and staying persistent, staying consistent. You know, I hate to be vague like that. And we'll talk more in depth about what you can do. But it really is case by case basis because everybody's different. You don't have the same work speed limit that I do. I don't have the same work speed limit that she does, that he does, that they do. So it's just going to all depend on you and what your goal is and how you want to get there. So what I say the law was, get other people to do the work and you get the credit. That's something that comes way down the line or depending on how fast you can get to your goal. So this is Digital Scribeology. I am Nayim Edwards, your professor, your host. I'll say your host. I am Nayim Edwards, your professor. I guess I'm a host too. Whatever. Coach, instructor, 48 Laws of Songwriting. Class dismissed.